I got quite a lot to do today, so I'll share the day with you as we go on. But I wanted to also show you the pool that we got set up. Uh, I will be uploading a couple of videos on that, the disassembly and the reassembly of the pool. But this is a used pool that we purchased off of our neighbors, and I dug out the pad for it and filled it in with crushed concrete and limestone screenings, and put some nice concrete pads under the pillars, and everything turned out really good. I learned quite a bit, and it took a long time. I'm sure it would not take anywhere near as long the second time around, but figured I'd show that to you, and then we'll get started working for the rest of the day. I need to weed eat today. I'll show you how I cut my ditch, which is not with a weed eater. Need to spray weeds. My power washer wouldn't stay running the other day, so I need to work on that. I think the carburetor's dirty. but here, I'll show this to you, and then we'll get moving. This is a 27 foot by 52 inch deep pool. We plan on building a deck around the pool over here, but for now I just have crushed concrete and the trampoline over there. Have the filter set up, skimmer, and down here you can see the limestone screenings. That's what I have as the base, compacted and wet. This is just dry fill that I put in after the fact, just to make sure sand didn't wash out. But that'll eventually be tamped down as well. But overall it worked out pretty good. And there's where I had to cut away the bank a good bit. But that's about it. Kids have loved it. They are swimming in it several times a day. Super excited about it, and I'm happy to have it. I can't wait to get a deck built, but let's go ahead and get moving and start weed eating and such and get the day moving. If you have any weeds that are hard to kill and aren't dying just after spraying Roundup, I got a little tip for you, something that I've started to do that works wonders. I now mix 2,4-D with my glyphosate, which is Roundup Pro here. I have a 4-gallon backpack sprayer, and for that I mix 8 ounces of Roundup and 4 ounces of 2,4-D, and it kills everything I've ever sprayed. It kills mare's tail, which, if you know anything about that, is super difficult to get rid of. It lives and exists in fields after the farmers have sprayed their fields, and if you just spray it with regular Roundup, it'll continue to live. But adding the 2,4-D helps take care of that, and like I said, just about everything else too. So I'd highly recommend adding it with your Roundup. It's not terribly expensive, and I just use it at a 2-to-1 ratio. Mixing the Roundup at its normal concentration recommended for yard spraying or weed spraying out of a sprayer, handheld sprayer, and then just adding a little bit of the 2,4-D, like I said, a 2-to-1 ratio, and I think you'll notice huge improvements on the death of your weeds.